Time for some real talk now from a Virginia representative. She's getting involved in the fight against ISIS recruiting in the United States. Congresswoman Barbara Comstock writing this letter asking the FBI to brief her on a teen from her home state who's accused of helping an ISIS recruit reach Syria. Well, he was arrested at his home in the small town of Woodbridge, and now Congresswoman Barbara Comstock joins us live. So it's great to have you on the show, Congresswoman. What did you say in this letter to the FBI? Why are you so concerned?
Well, we read about this in the news about people using social networks. It was a teenager who recruited somebody not much older than himself through social media, got them over to Syria to join ISIS, involved maybe another teen. And so we wrote to Director Comey at the FBI to ask him about what is the dynamic of this situation in our area and in the country, because I've worked a lot on the issue of human trafficking, and we know social media networks are used to recruit vulnerable teens.
Right.
And anybody's sort of can be reached through social media these days. Obviously, so many teenagers are involved in that, and we don't want this to be able to be used. In a recent study by the Brookings Institution, you may be aware.
Did you hear back from the FBI? Don't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to know if you heard back from them first and foremost.
Yes, they're working on getting us a briefing later on this week. Also asked to have some of my colleagues in the area included, because we want to see what this problem is, the extent of it, and make sure we're putting all the resources on this necessary.
Okay, and you bring up a really interesting and important point about just how pervasive this could become. ISIS is running, as you know, this massive social media campaign to try and recruit people all over the world. But take a look, Congresswoman, at this new study. It shows the terror group may be operating 46,000 accounts on Twitter alone. And of the accounts that could be verified, 866 seem to be operating out of Saudi Arabia, 507 out of Syria, 453 Iraq. But right here in the United States, Congresswoman, 404 of those Twitter accounts. It's a problem.
Yes, it's very frightening, and I think thank you for bringing this study to the attention of the American people, because it's something we want parents to know about. We want law enforcement all over the country to be aware. You're going to need educators to know about this, because if kids, being recruited in this way, and we know our religious leaders in the area are already battling this and trying to get kids out of the clutches of these kind of people trying to recruit them. So we just want to see what the extent of this problem is and what we can do to nip it in the bud, here in the front end of it.
All right. Well, please keep us posted on what you learn from the FBI if you can. We would like to make sure that our viewers are informed. Thank you, Congresswoman.
Thank you, and thank you for giving the public information about this.
You're welcome. Have a great day.